What's up, guys? Today we're doing the top 5 Arena 14 decks. We're starting with this Royal Giant deck, and let's hop into a game. Battle Mama is our first player here. I've had an interesting day. My Instagram got banned, and the SIM card went out in my phone, so I have not been able to do anything on my phone all day, so it's interesting timing for a YouTube video. So yeah, kinda sucks. It appears we have been given a free game, and I will include this in a video because it just shows the power of this deck. And I don't really feel like playing a second Royal Giant game. I think you guys have seen this deck in a video before. The video's done pretty good, so pretty happy about that. Thank you, all the new subscribers. If you want, I will be doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So if you put your either Instagram, Twitter, whatever social media you use, just say the social media and then your username, and I will contact you if you win. Otherwise, I can't know if you are subscribed to me because a lot of you don't have your subscriptions private or public, so I can't see that. Second deck is we're hopping in with Pekka Bridge Spam. We're going to hop into game 2 here. And we found a guy named Leo. We're going to start out with a Royal Ghost in the back and see what he does. He hits me with the good luck, so we're not going to BM him. Nice guy. Let's see what we can do here. I feel bad playing Pekka against him. I don't like playing Pekka against anybody. I would not do that to anybody. So we're going to ignore that barrel there and see what he's got. He has guards. I like guards. Solid card. Way better than it used to be. You used to be able to kill it with arrows. After the arrows buff, before the buff to the guards. Hopefully my Pekka gets a good chunk of damage here, because I would hate to deal with a Mega Knight. So we're going to Royal Ghost that, just so it doesn't kill my E-Wiz. And we're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. And he plays his Dark Knight, I think Dark Prince, that's what it is. I'm not sure what's wrong with his arm. He's kind of holding it like a vegetable. No offense to any vegetables watching my videos. So next we're going to... Well, I was going to play something on that, but we can ignore that now. And we're going to ignore his Dark Goblin as well. We're actually going to go in for 3 count. We're going to Pekka in the back. He keeps hitting me with the wow and the well played. So I think he knows it's over already. And this isn't really super fair, although my cards are underleveled. He has just got lower tower levels, which is always a disadvantage. So, but if you guys are stuck in Arena 14 or even like low Arena 15, this deck is great, and it's actually a solid deck for high ladder as well. You know, if you guys are playing at 6,000 plus any time of the season, it is a solid deck, and you could easily get top 200 in the world with this deck if you're good at the game. I mean, that takes skill regardless of what the deck you're playing, but this deck especially is definitely a competitive deck that you can play high ladder. So we have done the first 2 decks, a Royal Giant and then a Pekka deck. Next deck is going to be Splash Golem. So we're going to hop into a game with this one. If we can go 5-0 in this video, so I don't have to edit out a game, because I don't want to leave you guys with a loss on a video with only 1 game per deck. So we're going to drop the Golem in the back first play. And Mr. Tower Ruler is not happy. He's probably already given up at this point. which just shows you the power of Golem. He's actually a Pekka player, which is very scary for me. Because this deck, see, it wouldn't bother me too much if I was playing like Golem Clone, which I believe is going to be either the 4th or 5th deck in this video. But if I was playing Golem Clone, it wouldn't bug me that he had Pekka, because I can get enough bats up. But Splash Golem is not really built for Pekka, because it has E-Barbs as well, which are both countered by You Got It, Pekka. So it's kind of good that this guy doesn't have Inferno, as far as I know. We're going to go in right away with an E-Barbs at the bridge and see what he plays. He does not play anything until too late, and now that is probably going down to that giant skeleton. Hopefully the giant skeleton goes down as well. It does. So we're going to see if we can go 5 for 5 3 crowns in this video. So we're just going to golem in the back here. He goes for Dark Prince. That's fine. I'm actually not worried about my own towers at all. That's the bonus of playing a golem deck. Once you've taken a tower, you've already won the game. Even if they're like an Inferno player, because you can golem in the pocket and then play your Skarmy or your Splash on the Inferno tower. So we have to be aware of spells here. And here comes the mirrored Pekka, more than likely. No mirrored Pekka. He decides to opt for his Ewiz instead. So we're going to go for our Elite Barbarians, and that should be 3 for 3 3 crowns here if this Mega Knight goes down. And he's fighting off pretty good, but that's a good game. And we have won 3 for 3 3 crowns with these decks. We're going to hop into the next game with, I believe, Golem Clone is the next deck in order here. Yep, Golem Clone. As you can see, even level 8 bats in here. Not at all over leveled on this deck. Yeah, my Golem's level 12. But that's actually, in my opinion, probably the least important card to get leveled in the Golem Clone deck is the Golem. Because you're doing most of the damage with the card behind the Golem, not the Golem itself. So, you know, Night Witch, Lumberjack, definitely arrows, and occasionally Baby Dragon is a good idea to upgrade first, but definitely get your arrows up in this deck, because if you don't kill like a firecracker with your arrows, it gets pretty rough when you're not able to kill firecrackers. And we may not even need to play my Golem in this deck. And it appears he's another Pekka player. Had to do a double take. I thought we were playing the same guy for a second. We're going to see what that Skarmy does. He has a Magical Archer, which is a big counter to this specific Golem deck, because we have a lot of small units that just get eaten up by his Magical Archer. So we're going to Baby Dragon that Magical Archer and then Lumberjack it. And I'm probably going to clone. Yeah, I'm going to clone this. So we get a free Rage and a Baby Dragon there. So get some good hits just to weaken his tower a little bit. We forced out an Ewiz, so I'm actually not going to counter that. I'm going to let my tower take most of it down, and then my tower's going to die here. But with this deck, as long as you can survive until double elixir, yeah, or close, and then get your Golem in the back, you're pretty much given a free game. Here comes a Magic Archer behind this Pekka. I'm calling it right now. If not, okay. That was a Zap. I was kind of expecting that as well. But I'm going to wait and see what he plays over here. So he plays his Royal Ghost, and we're going to arrows all of that. And since he didn't play his Magical Archer, we can play our Night Witch instead of our Lumberjack behind it. And now that he is fireballed, we'll play our Lumberjack back there. And that should be a solid tower gone. So we are going to go for a Golem in the opposite lane right now. And yes, there's a good possibility he takes this tower, which could get sketchy. So we're actually going to Skeleton Army way up here just to draw it away. And then get ready to Lumberjack that that stupid magical archer because he's just going to take my tower down. And clone all my stuff there. Hopefully it all goes down. Otherwise this could get hairy real fast. As long as all his stuff goes down, even though I don't have a push, we're just going to start another one. So hopefully that magical archer goes down, and that's good game if that magical archer goes down. We just have to be aware of his battle ram in the pocket because my tower's only at 500 HP. So he's going to opt for the fireball. So we're going to just go in for the crown here. And a good play by him 10 minutes ago, or what feels like 10 minutes ago, would be just battle ram in the pocket. We did not get the 3 crown on that game. A little unfortunate. But we won it anyways. Wasn't that close. So we're going to hop into game 5 quick here as soon as we get back into the lobby. Just so I don't make this video too long. This is another golem deck I've showed you recently. It's got E-barbs, but it doesn't have a ton of splash in it. This one is solid golem deck. I wouldn't say it's number 1. I would say splash golem right now is probably the number 1. If I had a leveled account, like a max 14, I would definitely be pushing with the splash golem account. My goal is top 200-ish finish one season. Although top 1,000 wouldn't be opposed to that. Appears to be a Sparky player. I'm not too worried about that. I have Mega Minion and a Zap. So he does not have a super leveled. We're going to zap that. He does not have a super leveled log, which is fantastic. So he does end up killing my Mega Minion. So we are going to probably Night Witch in the back here. We get solid damage on his tower. I'm a little afraid of what's coming in front of this Sparky. Okay, so it ends up being a Firecracker. That's fine. We can cycle back to our Mega Minion right now. As soon as something locks onto the tower, we're going to zap the Sparky and the skeletons there. And we start out pretty good. I think he's cycled back to his Sparky, sadly. So we have to be cautious of that. But that first push took so long for him to defend that we are now 30 seconds away from double. So we're just going to golem in the back. And even if he Sparky's in the back, I think his tower's gone. Sparky, I actually really prefer to play Golem Clone against Sparky, because you can get thousands of bats pretty quickly. This deck is very similar. It just doesn't have the clone and doesn't have the baby dragon. So he ends up opting for a Mega Knight, which I also prefer to play Golem Clone against. But there's a lot of bats there already. That's a good fireball on his part. We're going to zap that Sparky. We ended up zapping a skeleton army instead. And then our Lumberjack Rage almost kills the Sparky, so we're going to do so with our arrows. We end up getting his Witch with the arrows as well. And we are just going to golem at the bridge. And I don't know even if we're going to back this up. I think we're going to Elite Barbarians to kill his Mega Knight, hopefully. And zap all that on my golem. And his Mega Knight just about goes down. Goes low enough for me not to worry about it. And he does Sparky in the back, but I don't even know if that's going to get to my tower in time. We're just going to Night Witch in the back. Bomber. And then defensive golem. He doesn't have anything that targets my tower directly. So defensive golem with like 20 seconds left in the game is just a guaranteed win. Keep that in mind if you're playing golem. Don't be afraid to use it on defense unless your opponent is big on counter pushes. So these are the top 5 decks for Arena 14 right now. If my mastery ever disappears. 3, 4, and 5. If you guys liked this video, let me know. I can find some more for sure. I really enjoy these mid-ladder videos. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow.